High sense is not better than low sense, and low sense is not better than high sense. Here's why. The settings aren't the problem. You're the problem. You can master any sense if you actually put in the time and effort to improve and perfect it. I'm going to show you the steps that you have to take as soon as you switch your sensitivity, whether you're on controller or keyboard or mouse. With all that said, let's get started. This is the biggest mistake that people make as soon as they switch to sensitivity, and that's worrying too much about builds and mechanics instead of training and perfecting your aim first. I personally believe that in the game of Fortnite, having good aim is more important than having better mechanics. Let's take Nick Merckx for example. He wasn't the best mechanically, but his aim was on a different level, and that was one of the main things that won his fights, not his mechanics. And now for the first aim practice, it's a sliding aim training map, especially because sliding is still a new thing in Chapter 3. Mastering your aim when sliding will put you way ahead of everyone else. Here's the code for the map on top of the screen right now, and as soon as you walk in, go to the right over here where you'll find these 3 squares. And for the first one, choose the one that says slide down, and it puts you in a situation where it imitates sliding down a hill and aiming down on enemies at the same time. And one key thing to remember when doing this is to not touch your movement binds once you start sliding, because touching your movement binds when sliding does make your crosshair wider. Make sure to only use guns that are in the meta, like the striker pump, auto shotgun, and the most broken gun in the game, Stinger SMG. After this emote, to go back to the main lobby, go to the right side again, but this time click on the bottom right square, and this one brings you to an aim training map on a flat surface, and this one is more realistic because it's more common to slide on a flat surface than it is sliding on a hill or a mountain in game. And just like before, you can practice your aim when sliding with the new shotguns and the Stinger SMG, and remember not to touch your movement binds after you start sliding. And the next aim training map is one by Raider464. Out of all shotgun training maps, I promise you this one right here will set you right. Let's check it out. And the code for the map is on the screen right now. And in this map, you're only focusing on 2 modes, and that's the sentry 1x2 and the sentry ramps. And in this mode here, it randomly spawns robots all around you, testing your ability to react in time and hit headshots on these robots. And the next one is the one that I mentioned before, is sentry ramps. And this one is somewhat similar to the first one, but in this one there are 3 ramps instead of 2, but it's overall the same concept. But like I said before, this is the only shotgun training map that you will ever need. I promise you it is. And now on to everyone's favorite part, and that's practicing mechanics. Something that I do every time I switch my sensitivity, and that's to grind this map at least for 30 minutes every time I get on. It sounds like a lot, but I promise you it's worth it. Don't focus on edit courses right after changing your sense. This is the only map that you need if you want to master your mechanics on your new or current sensitivity. Yo, if you made it this far into the video, comment in the comment section Aries, Lqwid, so I know who the real supporters are, and I'll be subbing back to every person that does. Let's keep going with the video. And on this map, you'll only be focusing on 3 main parts, and that is the free build section, the piece control tunnel section, and the crosshair training section. And the first one to start off with is number 1 on the piece control tunnels. Once you click on that, it teleports you to this map right here. With this drill right here, you want to start off slowly, extending your cones like this, and editing the top left and right corner edit. And once you get the movement down, you can speed this up more and more as you continue. Emote to go back to the main lobby, and let's start with tunnel number 2. Basically with this one, this is how you're starting off. So you edit through a wall like this, triple edit through that, like this, put a cone on top, go to the left like this, triple edit down this way, and repeat the same thing over and over again. And then once you get used to it, speed it up as you continue, just like the last one. And now emote again to go back to the main lobby and choose tunnel number 3. Now with this one, put a ramp and triple edit through like this, put a wall and a stair like this, and you want to practice editing the stair back just like that and continuing on, triple edit down like this, edit through the wall like that, put a cone like this, hold on the edit but don't confirm, and change it just like that, go through and do a side jump just like this, edit through that, and you want to practice doing this move here as well, and repeat the triple edit down, and you repeat the same thing, don't confirm the cone, and so on and so forth. Then you just repeat it over and again and again, and in full speed it'll look a little something like this. Emote again to come back to the main lobby, and I will be doing the most important part of this map, and that's the crosshair training part. This part of the map has different edit scenarios, and there are also timers to keep track of how long you spend on the exercise by clicking on these things up here. And the first one is a 4-tile edit to the right side. When first starting this off, make sure to go slow at first and then gradually increase the speed as you continue, and make sure to make your crosshair placements small, minimal, and precise. Again, with this, do not focus on speed, but focus on consistency first. Emote again to go back to the main lobby, and this time we'll be going to the free build section. And the best part about this map is that you can choose slow, normal, or fast speed, and this is where you put everything that you learn all together, and this is where you can free build, do all types of edits that you normally can't do at a normal speed. It's very crucial to have optimal crosshair placement whenever you're doing this part of the map, because this will transfer on over whenever you go to normal speed. So with edits like this and other edits like this, or the triple edit downs, and especially this one that a lot of people have trouble with. And remember, when practicing all of these type of edits, don't forget that you can always slow it down. You're not in a race with anyone, so never rush. Always take your time. And yeah, boys, these are all the things that you need to do to master any sensitivity. And if you found this really helpful, one more thing that you could do to support me, that would be to use code Lqwid in the item shop whenever you buy something. And if you do use my code and give me a video proof of you using it, I will shout you out on Instagram. And yeah, boys, that's the end of this. Thank you for watching. Peace.